Hello everybody, and welcome back to the vintage series. It's March 12 o'clock. We're halfway through March. So this field essentially is going to be set for hopefully everything we need to make pig food, which we can then feed to our pigs and sell once we've got the money to put in the pig feed mixer. But I'm having a bit of a punt here because I'm thinking we can't put corn in. We can do sunflowers. Sunflowers we can plant, and summer wheat. Interesting. Where is it? Somewhere here is wheat. I'm guessing it's just wheat. That's probably it. So where do I want to put these? I should do sunflowers at the bottom because they're taller. I'm going to go across, I think, and then I've got a list written down of bits and bobs that essentially we can I don't know if they're all going to work. I'm totally making this up as I go along. Way up. So what I've got listed down, it can take corn, sunflower. I'm thinking it'll only need one or the other. Wheat or barley. I think that'll be one or the other. Sorghum and canola. Now we could put canola in next month. Sorghum and canola. Sorghum could go in, and canola could also. No, it's much later. And we'd have to wait ages on that. So maybe not canola. Sorghum then, possibly. So sunflowers. Sunflowers at the bottom because they're higher as they come up the hill. Wheat at the front of the field. and next month we'll fill in the gap in the middle with sorghum. In my head that should work. Hopefully that'll be enough. Where am I going to go up to with this? Let's try and get a box in here. I mean 3, so that will probably be up to there, a bit there. So let's just box this to here. I don't think it's going to be perfectly neat, if I'm honest. Definitely not now. I've just backed up over it. But this, in my head, this should work. Wee. I think that. Does it make sense to you? It sort of does to me. That should, a couple of bits off the edges should bring us a headland to turn around in. I could probably just leave that bit off. And now for a bit of round and round and round. So let's have a quick cap of what we've got. We've got alfalfa over there. That's going to be oat. This bit, sunflower. I'm going to put wheat up at the top. And then that brings us to, there's one patch of field left for us. But I'm gonna need money to do that one. Definitely gonna need money to do that. I wonder how much. Could I do it in March as well? Is March? I'm gonna need to work on the planting season for that. Ooh. Could I loan for it, or I think this is going to look quite messy because of the way I'm just running around and I'm not doing it very neat, but that in itself will be something to learn. So now that's quite a decent size. There's a sort of line there almost telling me to do it there, I think. We'll switch this to wheat. If we can. Wee. Done it again. Uphill, heavy push. Heavy push. Preemptive pig feed. Pre-planning of the pig feed. Of course, the question there is going to be, are we going to get enough yield off it to make money? Should we be doing it like this, or should we be waiting to put the mixer in until after harvest so we know what we've got, which would potentially free up money to do the other bit of planting that I want to do. That will also probably require me picking up some deadwood contracts, which is fine. Absolutely fine. It's something very therapeutic about this, and I'm thinking, because I'm going across, I could probably roll it. I'd roll in the whole field up and down. And I'm doing it because the wheat isn't the highest. I've tried to do it. I think sorghum sits a little bit higher than wheat, so it should look almost layered. Sorghum in the middle. Wheat will be, I think, the lowest raising crop, and then the sunflowers are obviously quite high, so they'll sit down at the bottom. And it should look absolutely beautiful. That's my theory. Whether it'll work or not, no idea. It'll work. It will work. Might look a bit messy. But hey ho, that is just the way it goes. Certainly not going to run out of seed here. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we could do in this episode. Any other little jobs that need doing, I wonder? Already checked the animals at the start of the month. I'll tell you what I do need to check. When on earth are we going to be able to make some more hay? That alfalfa is definitely not going to be ready. But we are very, very tight on feed for the animals. I probably have got the animals a little bit too early, haven't I? But my theory was, quicker they're in, quicker they'll grow. Quicker we'll get babies. And the cycle can start. That's me thinking on that. This looks incredibly messy, doesn't it? I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be right. Be right. Be all good. Right. Let's wrap this up. I'll have a quick check on the map. See if it looks like we've done a decent job. Change that to sorghum for the next job. Somewhere. There it is. Check the map. To the map. Yeah, it's not very neat, but it has been done. Not rice. Pop that there. For when that's ready to go. Go and get the roller. Okie dokie. Let's start outside. This might take quite a while. I don't want that on. We should be able to see what we're doing because we're going the opposite way. Why is it rolling that? I didn't think it would show it. Well, I shall carry on. Is that rain or hail? This would be a workout, wouldn't it? Pushing a big, pretty much marble stone up a hill. My fitness levels must be through the roof. Unlike real life. Oh, I may as well put some music on for this, haven't we? This could be a short episode, he says. Unless I can think of something else to do. So doing this is not as cathartic as I found the seeding to be done. For some reason. I mean, it is literally running up and down the field. But there's just something about this I'm not finding as cathartic about it. But it needs to be done. These are jobs that we've got land, we need to plant, and ultimately we need to make feed for our animals, which is hopefully where our money is going to come from. Other than chopping down dead trees. Let's check. I think I'm going to have to take the edge out and come back down that little strip. Nice, nice, and nice. I wonder if we've got anything to sell actually. In fact, let's check the map. Interesting. I'm going to put that there. For when we need to put the sorghum in. I'm assuming once we've put seed in, that will then say it needs rolling again, as it should do. What else can we do today? Like, we tell you what we can do. I did miss a spot up here, didn't I? Yeah, there. I'm not overly bothered by that. It's not growing much at the minute, is it? But it's fertilised up, so there's no point doing any work on that. This looks nice, doesn't it? Now the water's come up. Could really do with that growing. We could have a look. We could have a quick not sure what to put here. Not really sure that we need those gates because of the entrances. Ah, we've got some honey coming. Excellent. So we've got some, oh yeah. We've got some honey, we've got plenty apples. What was that? How many eggs are we at? Well, that's not too bad actually. There will be eggs needed to be sold soon, and nothing much on that yet. So we could go sell some. We could go and sell some. I'll wait for their health to come up. They've only just gone in, so they're not manure. Tell you what I'm thinking. Getting to the shop and back. What have I got left in it? Oh no, I've only got one. That's gonna be really tight, isn't it? What are these girls saying? And they've got 1600 litres, which isn't too bad actually. Well, if I have to buy a bale, then I have to buy a bale, don't I? Or I could possibly just get some oats, buy some for the horse. There is a trailer we could attempt to get to see about putting our apples on. Where is it? It's really cheap as well. Was it that? I don't think it's that. That's quite funky, doesn't it? No. That. Should we give that a go? Old wheels, old. Yeah, we'll have a headboard. Why not? I think we'll keep it with that colour. £220. That is an absolute bargain, is it not? Let me go and get it and see if we can load our trailer up. No, not that one. Out for a drive. Yeah. I shall go and get it and then we'll see what happens. This looks excellent for 250 odd quid. This is an absolute bargain. It's gonna fall, isn't it? But just arch that on, that's it. Oh, this is great stuff. What a purchase. I really need to square that in. Oh, no, maybe not. Try and miss that chick. That's the problem. Go on. Well, it worked as far as I'm concerned. That worked brilliantly. And we'll get some monies in. Flap up. I'm loving the wonderful, wonderful. And the water, the water. Excellent. We're off to market with an actual delivery of stuff that we're driving to market. We're flying here, absolutely flying. Let's go the other way. Oh, he's going there. That's not them. Boom, £2,000. Loving it. And that is where we will leave today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, feel free to hit them in the comment section, wherever it is. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.